This is almost like a true human heart. But it's also from certain angles, like a mother holding a child. And what I call the medicine one uses a circle a lot. The circle is the energy of openness, non-separateness, within which you're God, essentially, not something separated from it. And it's your presence, your quiet, open, here presence, which we can add qualities, which is why I picked a heart of compassion, peace, tranquility, gratitude. Perhaps gratitude embraces them all. But in the end, it's quiet, open, here, non-separated. So that's the circle. So I've picked some objects other than this to help me today. This, you know, we all desire, we want something in life. It's best to start with our wants, that they're the big things that come directly out of this center of the circle of you. So they are things like peace, creativity, abundance, gratitude. And they can be the elements, they could be animals, but they're greater than specific little objects or things in the material world that we desire. Those material things will come out of those bigger desires. Love, freedom. Let's make this freedom today. This is a want, a desire, perhaps, that in a story I'll tell, that it seems for a fiction person, which is out there in the world right now, perhaps this is who this is for. This desire is a movement in the greater you. This is what brings this into fulfillment. This represents a situation. It can be metaphorical, trapped, bound. Maybe it's so tight that it's a physical disability and it hurts. Maybe it's trapped in a marriage. Maybe it's actually, let's say, being held captive, okay? And there are others with you who are just like this. They're all around you. This is what you want. This is what your senses reveal to you. This is what they tell you. I mean, I'm tied up. I can't move. These are my feelings in relationship to the situation, which that tied up is a large component of. All these are happening in the greater you, your world. And you can take anything whatsoever that may be happening to you, from an illness to actual physical incarceration, to a situation, a job, any circumstance where there's the physical reality or so it seems, of what your senses tell you, of what your eyes, your ears, everything tells you what it is. And there's what you want, and there's what you feel, and there's something greater than it all. That's what people really want. They want that. No matter what else they want, and they may not even know it. Once they've perhaps gratified all the small worldly desires, they discover that this is still missing the connection. So here I am. This is reality. So let's take that. I'm a prisoner amongst others. I'm reaching for this. I can't even reach for it. I can't even get to it. That's what everything tells me. Maybe I hear that that whoever might rescue me isn't going to. So, or if I'm ill, I'm told that it's incurable. That's it. I'm sorry, we've done all we can. We can't help you anymore. So here I am with all this physical reality, and if I'm sick, I want life. I want health. I want the blood to flow. And here is what I am caught in, and this is what I feel. And this that I feel generates thoughts that that's it. I have to accept it. I'm going to die here. I'm going to die of this illness. I'm never going to get out of here. They're going to kill me. We're all trapped. We'll never be rescued. So my situation generates all these feelings that generate thoughts that I accept. Because it's too painful to still desire this freedom. Or so it seems. How do we arrive here? No matter what the situation. How? How? How do you have faith when this seems to be the reality? Well, that brings up the question, what is reality? This will cause me to complain a lot. I hate this, I hate that, I don't like this, I gotta get it. There's no gratitude within me. If I'm a prisoner, there's no gratitude perhaps for the small little bowl of rice that I have, the breath that I breathe. Somehow, in the midst of this, you have to invoke this. You have to believe that this is who you are. Even though you can't feel it, you feel so disconnected from it. So you begin just with the simple gratitude and compassion. You don't wrestle with this. You don't allow it to own you. You choose to be loved to these desperate feelings. And you let them move in this greater you so that they can settle down, so that your fear does not own you, creating thoughts that you believe and accept that create your world. Maybe you can bypass dealing with this, but sometimes they're so strong, so physically dominant In other words, you're literally as if you've been given a drug that creates panic and generates those thoughts. Yet this other part of you is always there, a greater awareness. It's what is aware of the thoughts and the feelings, and if you invoke it as breathing and compassion and love, this is freedom through compassion. So this is what I want. This is what I desire. My imagination, I realize. In my imagination, I can be free. Maybe I have a memory. Maybe I was a hand glider. And that's where I experienced my greatest freedom. So, throughout the day, this freedom I embody through that feeling of sailing through the sky. That's how I see myself in this moment. I abide in those feelings. And at the same time, I let myself fill with a deep gratitude. It would be as if the sun shining on me. And at first, I receive its warmth until I'm so full that I'm full of gratitude. And when it's so full, then I feel that sun is actually within me. And I'm being grateful to that. And that embodies a state of you as that gratitude. And in that state, I feel this. The freedom in every molecule, every atom of my body. If it's an illness, and I've been in bed a lot, or I've been sick, I feel, or maybe I lost my hair from chemo, I feel my hair, the wind blow my hair and see myself. And I am grateful for the wind blowing through my hair. And I have, through this gratefulness, what seemed hopeless, I start to believe it. I do not hear the thoughts of doubt and desperation and accept them. I choose to deny the reality of my senses. And that's the key. You have to deny this reality of your senses. What people tell you, what the doctors tell you, what your body seems to tell you. I have pain and it's never going away, because it never has gone away. Don't give up. Every day, begin with that gratefulness. Choose to believe the dream of freedom, of peace, of love. And that this is who you are. And you establish and invoke this every time you are grateful for what seems like what your imagination brings you and isn't what your senses reveal in the world around you. But you choose to believe that that is true now and in this moment by letting yourself feel it. all through being this, as gratitude, as compassion for this, as the gratitude that holds this within the space of you. And that connection grows stronger every day. Even the weekdays, even the weeks that you forget, commit that this is your life. No matter what's going to happen, I don't care if it seems like I'm staying like this forever. I shall live in this place. And even if it appears that I'm like this, I am free. So there is freedom through compassion, but ultimately, freedom through gratitude. Because in that gratitude is faith. Faith is an overall feeling state. That you fill with a gratitude this way and a gratitude this way. Receiving, giving, circling back upon itself.